Hi there, my darling Virgos. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to your reading for the week of December the 22nd, 2025. So, my darling Virgos, we're just going to jump right in and start off with an overarching energy using the Spirit Animal Oracle. Then we'll move on to my 3-card spread using my tarot cards here, and then we will finish off with Angel Answer cards. All right, my darling Virgos, what messages does Virgo need to know for this week of the 22nd? It's Christmas week of the 22nd. Oh, I love Christmas. My favourite time of year. All right, my darling Virgos, what messages does Virgo need to know? Time to collaborate. Ant Spirit. Yeah, love this. And I mean, we are sort of in a time of winding down, but, you know, the energy comes up, the energy comes up. And this doesn't mean work. I mean, even though the ants, they're workers, this could just mean time to, get together with someone, time to be with the people that, bring you joy. Could be time to, maybe collaborate with someone on a project, and it doesn't have to be a work project. It could be a personal project. It could be, buying a house together. It could be, going into some kind of investment type of thing together. It could be, planning a trip together. I feel that this is a collaborative energy of just being and doing what it is that, what do they say? Things are better in numbers or something like that. I don't know. Put it in the comments if you know that saying. But it's like, something is better when it's shared with someone else is what I feel this energy is about, whether it could be, even, like I said, planning a trip or something. I don't feel it's about work, though, because of just the timing of everything. I just feel that this is more some kind of personal project that you want to collaborate with people on or someone on. So I love that energy, my darling Virgos. All right, so let us consult the tarot and see. I'm throwing things away. See what messages we've got coming in for you, my darling Virgos. What does Virgo need to know for this week of the 22nd of December 2025? The Hierophant, the Nine of Wands, the Knight of Swords. Some funky energies. All right, my darling Virgo. So what I'm going to do is give you the meaning of each of the cards, and then I'm going to intuitively put the reading together for you. So you start off here with the Hierophant. Now, this is Taurus energy. So if you have, your fellow earth sign of Taurus, if you have Taurus in your chart at all, I would say go and watch the Taurus reading. But the Taurus is all about, the Hierophant is all about, like, in the box type of thinking, like, government institutions, rigid sort of ways, things like that. It can also be a card of higher learning, marriage, and a blessing as well. Because on the traditional tarot, the Hierophant is holding up his hand like this, giving the signal of a blessing. And there are two people down here receiving that blessing, my darling Virgo. So this could literally be some kind of blessing coming in as well. What I'm feeling off it is, just because of what else, you've got two other nines here on the table. And I feel that, it's a card of, and sorry, I'm just getting the message and how to articulate this message so it doesn't sound ridiculous. But, I feel that this situation will be a blessing, if that makes sense. The, perseverance type energy, the keep going type of energy, the sleepless nights, I feel that to keep moving forward, and with that time to collaborate card, it could literally mean that, you will be collaborating with someone else. Yes, it may be difficult along the way. There may be some hiccups, but I feel that the blessing you'll see by the end of this week what a blessing this was for you to have to go through what you've been through and to be able to start 2026 with feeling blessed, my darling Virgos. That's kind of what I'm getting off the Hierophant, that it is a blessing type of energy. And then we've got the Nine of Wands here. So the Nine of Wands is all about, perseverance, keeping on going. It's the wounded warrior in the tarot, which is like, you can see 8 wands here, 8 wands here. She has tried something 8 times and is feeling tired, has given it her all, is keeping on going. Do not give up, my darling Virgos. That's the message I'm getting for you off the Nine of Wands here, is to don't give up 5 minutes before the miracle happens. Keep moving forward. Keep pushing forward. Don't allow setbacks. Don't allow obstacles to come between you and your end goal. You're being encouraged here to collaborate with someone else or other people. You're being encouraged to push forward with whatever goal, wish, or dream it is, whatever this idea is that you want to accomplish, that you've wanted to accomplish the whole year. I feel it's going to come to a head this week. I feel that you will accomplish what it is that you want to accomplish, my darling Virgos, so you can start 2026 with, that feeling of accomplishment that, that you're, and I also feel that you will take into 2026 that collaboration, if that makes sense. I feel you will find your tribe to collaborate with, if that makes sense, my darling Virgos. And if it doesn't happen in this week, I feel that it will happen for you in 2026 for sure, because you're just being encouraged to keep going here, my darling Virgos. Don't give up. What you're going through is a blessing. That's what I feel. Because then you've got the Nine of Swords here. And look, this is, we wouldn't be Virgos if we didn't, think and have anxiety and, and worry and sleepless nights. I mean, the whole of 2025, well, not the whole of 2025, but especially the latter half of 2025, I have felt, anxiety, worry, sleepless nights. I've had, times where I've not slept well at all just because of stuff that's been going on around me. And, I feel that 2025 was a really tough year. I mean, it was a blessed year as well. I definitely feel that I met some lovely people, some significant people, some, there has been some joy, some happiness, some little miracles have been sprinkled throughout 2025 for me. So and I say me because I'm a Virgo. So I feel that, yes, there have been some very big challenges in 2025, but I feel that the little miracles that have been sprinkled along the way have far outweigh the crap on the shit that has happened. So I look for the positive. I look for the joy in the drama, and I'm just taking that with me. But I feel that this has come up just to say, release this, let this go. Do not take this into 2026, my darling Virgos. Release the worry, release the anxiety. Give that one last shot, because this is going to be all blessed for you, is what I feel, my darling Virgos. So if I'm going to put it all together, and I probably already just did, but I feel collaboration, whatever that means to you, whether, like I said, whether it's, buying a house together with someone, whether it's, pooling resources, whether it's, collaborating on a project with someone. I don't feel it's work. That's one thing I don't feel here, is that this is work. I feel this is a personal project. So whatever that means to you, whether it's, collaborating on, as in collaborating and having an actual partnership here, this could be. So it's going to be different for everyone, but I do feel it's going to be significant for you to not go alone, my darling Virgos, because we do that a lot. And I feel that you're being encouraged here to release this anxiety, release the worry. Do not bring this into 2026. Keep going with a goal, wish, or dream. It's coming. The whole reason you've gone through this is because it's been a blessing in disguise, is what I feel. This is going to be blessed for you. I feel that the collaboration that you're going to, go through is going to be blessed, and you're just going to be bringing that joy and blessed situation into 2026. My darling Virgos, that is what I feel is happening for you. So love it. All right. If you are enjoying the reading so far, please do give it a thumbs up for me. I'd love it if you could please share, comment, subscribe to my channel, please. It really does help my channel grow, and it would really help me out. It's free, doesn't cost anything, but make it my Christmas present. I would appreciate that. All right. Let us get final messages for you. Oop, we'll take both of those in a second. So we have remain positive. Yes. Do not allow that 9 of Swords to mess with your head. Stay positive, my darling Virgos. It's necessary. Yeah. Ask your angels. If you need guidance, if you need to clear your mind, do a meditation, go within, ask your angels for guidance. Yeah. Listen to your intuition, they say, as well. Trust your inner voice, trust your inner ding, as Louise Hay used to say. Does it make you feel good? Does this decision make you feel good, or does it make you feel dread? If it makes you feel good, go for it, my darling Virgos. If not, choose something else, is what I feel to say to you off this. Take action, they say. Yes, don't sit on your hands here. Like I said, time to collaborate. Keep pushing forward, that 9 of Wands there. Don't give up. Keep moving forward. It's coming. And don't stop, they say. Yes, don't stop. Keep moving forward. You've got 2 cards here, or 3 really, of keeping on going, moving forward, not giving up. Just trust trust your intuition, trust that the direction you're going is where you're supposed to be going. And make sure that you get help from people, collaborate. Don't do this alone, my darling Virgos. Thank you so much for watching. Merry Christmas. I hope you have a beautiful Christmas, New Year with your family, friends, whatever that means to you. I love you, and I'll be back again soon.